us pray. Father of light and wisdom, thank you for giving me a mind that can know and a heart that can love. Help me to keep learning every day of my life, no matter what the subject. Let me be convinced that all knowledge leads to you, and let me know how to find you and love you in all the things. Encourage me when the studies are difficult and when I am tempted to give up. Lighten me when my brain is low, and help me to grasp the truth out to me. Grant me the grace to put my knowledge to use in building the kingdom of God on earth so that I may enter the kingdom of God. So, for today's lesson class, we will be dealing about truth. For that, let's explain those key words. So first, a myriad of, again, a myriad of. Very good. What about this one? Prank. Prank. Anonymous. Anonymous. Next one, cumbersome. Cumbersome. So, are you ready to hear those meaning of those words? Okay, let's start. First, we have myriad of. It means too many to count. Again, a myriad of means too many to count. Next one, prank. A practical joke or trick. I know you are a fan of watching the YouTube, especially those prank, right? Next one, we have the word anonymous. Anonymous means having no known name. Again, anonymous means having no known name. So lastly, we have cumbersome. So cumbersome means difficult to use or handle. Again, cumbersome means difficult to use or handle. So as you can see, I know that you are all familiar with this one. So it is tooth. What is this, class? It is Bluetooth, right? So it covers everything from audio for wireless headphones and speakers, pairing game controllers and keyboards, tethering internet connection, and even occasionally transferring files over. Why do you think it is called Bluetooth? Why do you think it is called Bluetooth? Do you have any idea about this one? So basically, you will tell because it is color blue, right? So aside from it is color blue, what do you think is the reason behind that they call this one Bluetooth? So let's find out, okay? So who is he? So he is Harald Bluetooth, otherwise known as King Harald I of Denmark, was the best known for three major achievements. First, he completed the work of unifying Denmark under a single ruler. Second, he conquered Norway, an event which had major historical consequences. Finally, he converted the Danes and Norwegians to Christianity. So Bluetooth is named after the former Viking king, King Harald Bluetooth. Again, King Harald. Okay? Next one. The Bluetooth was named in honor of King Harald. So Bluetooth technology was developed by Ericsson. Who is Ericsson? It is a telecommunication company. So the Bluetooth standard was originally conceived by Dr. Jaa Parchen at Ericsson back in 1994. So as you can see on the picture, class, he is Dr. Jaa Parchen. So this occupies very similar frequencies to Wi-Fi. Bluetooth has always been designed as much shorter range and lower power alternative. As you can see, there is laptop, smartphone, and cameras. A Swedish telecommunication, the Ericsson company, as means of eliminating cumbersome cable connection between portable electronic devices such as laptop, a smartphone, and camera. Next one. As you can see, there is a waves. These waves can be transmitted up to distances of 10 meters, seeking out and connecting with other wireless devices. Bluetooth isn't a heavy power consumer. It doesn't require any expensive hardware, and it sets up network quickly and easily. So, data normally based through this cable is instead communicated through the medium of radio waves. So, where is it communicated? Through the medium of the waves. Very good. We can talk on our mobile phones through wireless headsets while walking or driving. So we can transfer music files to our iPads with ease or effortlessly download photos from our digital cameras with the use of Bluetooth. There are a myriad of conveniences we can enjoy thanks to Bluetooth. So these are the advantages of this. We can talk on our mobile phones through wireless headsets while walking or driving. Keyboards and mouses can be connected to our computers without wires, allowing for more flexibility and freedom of movement while we are confined to our desk. This one, the Bluetooth. Bluetooth technology is also a factor in facilitation of social networking, allowing strangers to exchange personal profile messages or businesses cards by sensing all other Bluetooth-enabled devices in reach and automatically establishing temporary network. So isn't it when you turn on your Bluetooth, you can see other devices, right? So you can easily transfer messages or other file with the use of Bluetooth. So what are the advantages of so advantages of Bluetooth is that free to use. The technology is adopted in many products such as headset, in-car system, printer, webcam, GPS system, keyboard, and mouse. It is easily upgradable, right? So it has range better than infrared communication. So when there is advantage, there is also disadvantages. What are these? Or what are those disadvantages of Bluetooth? It can lose connection in certain conditions. You don't know the radio waves, right? So there is a tendency that you can lose connection in a condition. The next one, it has a low bandwidth as compared to Wi-Fi. It allows only short-range communication between devices, and also security is a very key aspect as it can be hacked. So your phone can be hacked with the use of bluejacking. However, the ease with which Bluetooth creates connection can also be the source of some security concerns. For example, the bluejacking. What is bluejacking? It is the most common form of Bluetooth hacking. Again, bluejacking, it is the most common form of Bluetooth hacking. So it is used today for spam messaging. This form of hacking is harmless. So hacker searches for discoverable devices in the area and sends spam. So the best way to defend against is to keep your Bluetooth settings to invisible or non-discoverable. Again, what is the best way? Turn off your Bluetooth to discoverable, okay? Next one, we have the bluejacking again. So bluejacking is the practice of sending anonymous text messages that resemble system-generated warnings. It's harmless prank but can be distressing to inexperienced users. Another harm is the blue snarping, theft of data using a Bluetooth connection. So blue snarping is also known as the theft of data using a Bluetooth. So blue snarping is a more critical security threat than the bluejacking class. If hackers manage to covertly create a connection through Bluetooth, they can take control of your wireless device and use it as a vehicle for transmitting viruses. So for further understanding, this is a sample scenario. So a person is traveling in a bus. Again, a person is traveling in a bus. He has unknowingly left the Bluetooth on and in the discoverable mode. So he left his Bluetooth on and it is in discoverable mode. So another person or the perpetrator sitting on the next seat pairs up to the victim phones in an unauthentic manner and downloads all the images. The perpetrator then circulates these images over a social media website. So do you want to experience this one? No, right? So blue snarping is more harm than the bluejacking because it can get all your information or your files in the phone that can be transmitted through any social media account. Blue snarping, it can reveal your information in your smartphone. It's like what I said a moment ago. Blue snarping can delete your phone book, place calls, and also view call received. Hackers may purchase software so that he can detect all your information on. So, as I am always telling you, blue snarping is more serious than bluejacking. So, one easy solution to this problem is keeping confidential data on those devices which are not Bluetooth enabled. Again, keep those confidential data which devices are not Bluetooth enabled. Because no matter what safety precautions you take, your data is susceptible to threats. So practices that can prevent this type of threat include turning off Bluetooth when your device is not in use and hiding your device from unknown Bluetooth users by switching off the discovery mode. So update. So almost any wireless device requires regular updation to keep up with the changing trends and technology. Bluetooth is not the only reason for blue snarping. Other devices like tablets, laptops, or phones are enabled with Bluetooth technology too. Switch off Bluetooth. Make sure your devices or device Bluetooth is on only when you need it. So make sure that you only on your Bluetooth device when you are transferring data on nearby person, okay? So a constantly running Bluetooth can be one reason for inviting threats to your device. If you want to transfer a file to your friend's laptop, put on the Bluetooth, transfer the file, and turn it off. So after the file transmitted or after the file has been transferred, you must turn off your Bluetooth. So if you find it tedious to put it on off constantly, at least make it a point to keep it on non-discoverable mode when not in use. Next one, stay away from unknown devices. So when you turn on your Bluetooth devices, you can see many devices, right? So you must not click on unknown devices. Make it a point to reject any connection requests from unknown devices. So if you don't know the person or the devices, make it a point to reject it, okay? Even he or she is sending a file, so decline it. Some culprits send files or a contact card through Bluetooth. Accepting it not knowing who the sender is can be troubled. So once the file is accepted, the culprit device gets added to the list of trusted devices on the receiver side. This is how perpetrators can gain access to your phone or tablet. So your files might be taken away from you, or it can be spread throughout any social media platform. Okay, make sure you stay away from unknown devices. So passwords. So passwords are good means for maintaining data and information securely. So however, if the password is too short or contains easy word combinations, it can get hacked easily. So thus, setting passwords which are alphanumeric or having a longer length are always recommended. No matter how long your password is, it is always prone to hacking. Thus, changing it regularly in intervals is advisable. So you must change your password daily or upgrade it so that it cannot be hacked or it can't be. Okay? As a matter of recapitulation, we talk about the King Harald Bluetooth. So who is he? King Harald, or the term Bluetooth, was originally came from him, the King of Denmark. He is King Harald Bluetooth. So next one, the picture beside King Harald is Sir Jaap Harchan. So thank you for Sir Jaap Harchan because he is the one developed the Bluetooth at Ericsson Telecommunications. Bluejacking. It is a practice of sending anonymous text messages that resemble system-generated warnings. What about blue snarfing? This is more harm or more harmful than the bluejacking. It is more a critical security threat. If hackers manage to covertly create a connection through Bluetooth, they can take control of your wireless devices or your files can away from us. That's all for today. Thank you for listening. I hope you really enjoyed and learned something from our today's. Okay, for that, kindly answer pages 18 and 19 in your reading. Okay?